This is one of the most iconic intros of the 90s. Some people might say it'd be completely impossible to try and recreate this magic on a free app like GarageBand. I think they're wrong. Follow me on the hunt for Earthsong's DNA layer by layer to see if we can recreate this masterpiece. Every story needs a setting, and music is no different. For Michael Jackson, this is the hyper-realistic nature sounds. In 1995, MJ and his team actually used a mixture of digital tech and real field recordings to create that super-realistic nature sound. Now I could use any old synth, but look what happens when I mix this grassland track and the soundscape pad.
This is the exact sound I wanted to create, and that's that part done.
The forest is the background. Now we need the soul. I layered two pads, an analog pad and a breathy pad.
I filtered the analog pad right down, and then I started to work out the chords. Then I did the same thing for the breathy pad. The analog synth on its own sounds a bit like a generic 80s synth, but with both synths it just takes it to that next level. And that's that part done.
The next part is probably the most iconic part of the intro. It's the piano. But we've got a problem because the piano plugin within GarageBand is not very good. It's very thin sounding and it doesn't sit nicely within the pads. In the original track, they didn't just use one piano, they used a lot of layers to build up this grand sound. The two things that I did to try and rectify the piano sound within GarageBand was add a load of space and reverb, and then boost the mids and lows. It now sits nicely within those pads. We're almost there, but it sounds a bit safe. Earthsong is not safe, it's dramatic. We need the strings to really build. I set the automation volume right until breaking point. If we don't get this crescendo perfect, when it transitions into the main part of the song, it will just flop. It all leads to this moment. So that's all the layers. Let's have a listen to see what it sounds like all together. There you have it, a multi-million-pound intro recreated on a free GarageBand app. This is just proof that you don't need pro gear to make epic music. What MJ song shall I do next? Maybe Queen or any other bands? Let me know down in the comments.